Representative Cordham.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Director James, a voter called like 3 days ago complaining that she got a campaign ad after the election, and she sent me a picture of it, and it was that the mailer that the secretary mailed. It looks like a campaign ad, so my constituent was really concerned that public funds were spent on this. Picture of the Secretary of State and the President of the United States. Can you comment on where the funding came for that sending?
Senator Manzella and Representative Cordham, look, when we implemented HAVA, there was work between President Bush and then Secretary Brown. There was additional, in fact, I have old-timer staffs on that talked about when the Affordable Care Act had been passed, and Senator Baucus and Senator Tester had talked about the partnerships to delivering health care. The Secretary of State is not a candidate for Secretary of State. She's the Secretary of State of Montana, and President Trump is the President of the United States of America. They've engaged in an official partnership to serve those citizens. It's not a campaign ad at all.
Madam Chair, follow-up?
Follow-up?
Madam Chair, Director James, can you say where those funds came from?
Senator Manzella and Representative, no, that's not, I can't.
Follow-up, Madam Chair?
Follow-up.
So it's possible that Montana taxpayer funds paid for this mailer that looks a lot like a campaign ad. Did it have a attribution on the bottom?
Senator Manzella and Representative, as I've said, this was in no way a campaign ad. It is by the President of the United States and the Secretary of State, and you should let those constituents know that they'll be saving millions by the implementation of SAVE at a free cost.
Thank you. I think he's addressed
Madam Chair, he didn't address my question at all. He said other things. Who paid for it, Madam Chair?
I don't know that it's his responsibility to know that.
Madam Chair, I called in on Friday and asked the Secretary of State to have a staffer prepared to answer this question.
Okay. You've indicated you don't know where the funds came from.
Senator Manzella and Representative, I think I've answered it several times. I also think that you're, again, missing the boat. You need to tell those
Madam
citizens.
Chair, could I request that this request be answered at a later time, perhaps before?
You know, Madam Chair, I think